After a year of recovery and rebuilding following that EF2 tornado, we're re-examining questions about what more could have been done to minimize damage in and around Barrie, as well as boost overall preparedness.
A lot of houses lost their roofs, and so it was a really significant tornado.
Engineer Gregory Kopp with the Northern Tornadoes Project gathers data after extreme weather with the goal of reducing risk. On the ground in Barrie a year ago, concerning findings.
Our engineering calculations tell us that if the houses had been built to code, we would have lost fewer roofs in this particular tornado.
He says he found situations where nails were missing. This roof, for instance, shifting entirely.
When you see portions of the roof ripped off, the roof is a tremendous stabilizing force in a building. And when the roof is gone, the building is not safe.
Barrie's chief building official Michael Giannotta and his entire department were on the ground for 24 hours after the twister struck. They issued 70 unsafe orders, triggering engineers to advise what would need to be done to make homes safe. 7 of the 70 needed demolition permits. It's estimated the tornado had winds just shy of 200 kilometers an hour and traveled for more than 12 kilometers. A few hundred meters south, it would have mainly passed over fields.
There was multiple cells that was in activity. The cell over Barrie was not the most threatening one.
Joanne St. Cour oversees weather prediction in Ontario. Questions raised last year after some residents said they got the tornado warning as or after it passed. Though forecasters said earlier in the day, conditions were ripe for a twister.
You have to make quick decision based on and believing the information. That cell was one that developed and then progress really rapidly.
But she confirms to City News staff on duty needed more training on a new radar system launched just a couple weeks before. Also factors back-end algorithms in need of adjusting and reduced staffing at the office due to COVID.
I'm hoping with the investment that we did and the training that we did that we put all our chances on our side.
When it comes to protecting homes, Giannotta and Kopp are on a mission to change Ontario's building code.
What happens in a tornado is the loads are going the opposite way. They're going upwards, not downwards. The code doesn't currently contemplate that type of resistance.
They want hurricane straps to be required to anchor roofs to walls in a much stronger way, noting flying roof debris can cause deaths and damage downwind. Also, they want well-built exterior sheathing, changing how it's installed.
So that's just nails and a little bit more labor.
That house is going to be there for 50 to 100 years. So as a society, if we're paying for the repairs after the events, we have to somehow resolve this issue.
For more on this story, head to citynews.ca. In Barrie, Nick Westoll, City News.